Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini for the month of February 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for February, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video, whether you're viewing it in February or March, April. Whenever you view it, whenever you're drawn to it, actually, is when you're meant to hear its message. So let's begin at the heart of the reading. We have this card of identity here. Well, you could be questioning somebody's identity, who they are, what role they're playing, or which role they played. You could be looking at the details of something, taking a closer look, maybe even remembering somebody's gestures or their actions, what they were showing you with regards to what they were telling you, maybe, or with regards to what they are currently telling you, depending where you are in this energy, you know. But what I have is an Ace of Wands in reverse here on top of this. So this is something that's sitting in your past, something that didn't work, or there was a loss of interest, or a sudden ending, or a sudden loss of interest. Somebody may have suddenly went cold on you. This was or is a situation that maybe feels fragile, or that it was fragile with these roses here, and yet something that hurt or pricked, something that stung even. Because I feel like you really want this coin, or you really want this relationship. Maybe it feels out of reach currently. It feels out of reach, and I feel like you don't understand why, or you're not understanding why, because you're going back and you're thinking, and you're comparing, you're doing comparisons between what was said and their actions. You don't have all of your information, and really, what was the true hand? What was their hand? That's still in the dark, but it's something that's hidden from you, or that it's like, well, they really kept their true feelings hidden, or that they were a really good actor, you know, is what you're thinking. But, you know, I mean, the Lovers here, this could be someone thinking of extending their hand to another, but are somewhat unsure because they don't know that the other person won't betray them again, you know. So this could be the return of someone, or the question of somebody returning, or that they have returned, because the Lovers is here, and it's here twice. And again, there's this what was real and what wasn't real. There's that question that hangs over this connection, because it doesn't feel over, and it just doesn't make sense. And you fantasize about having this person back in your life, or they do. This energy can be vice versa. Somebody is on the outside looking in, and they're looking in at somebody that may possibly I mean, it could be that there was a third party. It could be that this person was married. You could have got a bad surprise with that Four of Wands in reverse, and that bad surprise could have been that somebody was married, or that bad surprise could have been that maybe, you know, it turned out that it didn't work out, or that it was short term, when you had a vision here of this being much more than that, you know. So it feels like somebody may have ended it, rejected you, or abandoned you, and the fact that they just cut you out is very challenging and very emotional. And it almost feels like, see, it's like you're looking for something, or a way to kind of shelter yourself, maybe even protect yourself in this storm or from the storm. And there's like a lot of worries, especially here with the umbrella, and here with the future card, about this vision, about the body, the sorrows, the joys of the body, the senses. Okay, so you've got a bad, maybe a foreboding, or there's just a lot of sadness and regret here, because you had that vision. You had that vision. And I mean, it could also indicate that there's something you wish to change for the future, but you're very worried about it, but you feel like you have to change it. I mean, it's something that this card represents, something you really personally want to change because you need to. There's something here that is frustrating you, or bothering you, or eating away at you, and you're unhappy about whatever this is. You could be unhappy with life in general, or this has left you in a situation where you're feeling unhappy, feeling regret, questioning everything. And feeling, by the way, that it's not over. And I don't believe it is either. You see, here she is looking back, reflecting. There's a camera here, so we know she's looking at memories, shedding light on the comb, on the butterfly. So she's looking back, wondering if she could transform things, but and to work through the issues, or whatever it was that went wrong. It feels like it's a big mess, and how do we untangle the mess with the comb here? It feels like there's a mystery that she's trying to solve, having to do with the person and the situation, because something doesn't fit. And with the High Priestess in reverse, it can be saying that she's about to. So there was an emotional breakup, and somebody turned down the cup. We see it here in the Page of Wands reverse, and that Four of Cups there. So there was an emotional breakup. This can indicate a sudden change of mind. Okay. And you have very little details, actually. But what's really brought to your attention here, and this can speak to third parties, by the way. There could be a third party involved here. That person could very well be married. But it can also signal like an exclamation mark, something really being brought to your attention, okay? And that is that you still want them. You still have a lot of passion for this person, and you still want this person. In the Four of Pentacles here. This person and what has happened and what you would like to happen. This is what occupies your thoughts. Wanting to go back. You feel, yeah, see this, you don't have all of the information, but you want it. And I feel like actually you're going to get it, because you're going to get a phone call, okay, from this person. And you will have the chance that you've been wanting, which is to get this person back, because you're still very highly attracted to this person. You still want another opportunity. Right now the wheel is stopped, but depending on what happens with this phone call, this wheel could move. Okay, this will get the wheel moving, but which way is it going to go? All right, so your next card says that something like this could happen very quickly with the comet, but and it could be that you're getting a phone call from this person who exited really quickly. They may come back in the same way they left, quickly. But it can also be playing with fire. So, because you see, yeah. Oh, there we go. So our King of, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so our King of Cups, who was in the reverse up here, he's the person who ghosted you. He's coming back. He's changed his mind, or has had a change of heart. He's coming back. He's now in the upright here. So you'll get communication from him about a new beginning, and that is the phone call that you receive or will be receiving, right? And so he will bring you the answers that, or the understanding that you're seeking as to what went wrong. But believe me, this page, he's written his script, so he already probably knows what you're going to ask and has already practiced the responses. True or false? That's going to be up to you to decide. So they come for this new beginning. It feels like a stroke of luck because it's what you wanted, right? And here it is. You get to the other shore. But what's wrong with this picture? Well, she's completely covered. So she could be hiding something. For me, the child is like that new beginning. And so something about this new beginning that remains hidden. The swords are an added, like a threat, or feels threatening. Because those swords are also coming ashore. So I kind of feel like you get your new beginning, but there's still danger here. Something's still hidden from you here. So be careful. Your final message is perception. It is the marker that is on your path at this time. It requires you to contemplate how you look at the world, or how you're looking at your situation. Through what eyes do you see it? Do you peer through those of prejudice or of judgment? Are you viewing your present circumstances by projecting your past? This is a time to slow down, to observe from all angles. This calls for objectivity and willingness to examine your life, your situation, and others through neutral eyes. This marker, excuse me, brings clarity. And it asks you to look and wait. Perhaps, like, don't jump into anything. Perhaps all you need to do is to relax and put on another pair of glasses. See through your soul and know that things aren't always what they appear to be. Perception is everything. You are to take no further action until you see how this message applies to your current situation. Then, once you've shifted your perception, you may find that that was all you needed to do. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.